5 films, 15 years of Daniel Craig as James Bond, and what a ride it was. All I can say is thank you, Daniel Craig, for giving me my favourite James Bond ever. Done a job. Hello everyone and welcome to IMRT Reviews. I am RT and today we're doing a non-spoiler review of No Time to Die, Daniel Craig's last outing as James Bond. So let's get straight into it. When you go to the cinema to see a Star Wars movie, an Avengers movie or a James Bond movie, it really is a magical experience. You've got the smell of popcorn in the air, you've got the atmosphere as the lights dim and the movie is about to start. And seeing a James Bond movie is always a special experience, and No Time to Die was definitely a special movie. From start to finish, the action in this film was sublime. Beautiful, long takes, no shaky cam, so you can see every punch being thrown. And the car chase scenes were unbelievable. Normally when you get a car chase scene in the movie, there's car. I can't see the bloody cars. In this film, you just see everything that was going on. It was thrilling. You could hear the engines. My heart was going like that, hoping the Aston Martin survives. It was beautiful stuff. The only nitpick I have with the action is the bad guys in this movie have some extremely bad aim. Like, it's probably worse than the Stormtroopers. It was awful in this movie. But that is a small nitpick in this movie because this film has some incredible action that is near perfect. Daniel Craig, as always, is fantastic in the role as James Bond. He's my favourite Bond. He always does an absolute job with the role, and I love seeing him again. And it makes me sad that I'm never going to see him in a James Bond movie again. Why are you hanging up your boots, Bond? I mean, Craig. See, I get them mixed up. He's that good. And the other standout for me was Ana de Armas. She has a small role in the film, but she absolutely smashed it when she was on screen, and she kicked ass. She was funny, she was brilliant. I think she stole the show in the scenes that she was in. It was only a small role, but it was really, really good. No Time to Die is quite a long movie that does slow down a little bit in the second act, but not to the point that it is boring. It's still extremely interesting. I found myself enthralled the entire time I was in the world of James Bond, and I was loving it. I appreciate the slower moments where you take a seat back, you like take a breath, you're like, Jesus Christ, all that action, I can rest for a little bit and let the mystery unfold. And I do appreciate the slower moments, and especially when you got beautiful cinematography like the stuff we see in this movie. My one flaw with this movie was Rami Malek as the main villain. He didn't really have anything to do in this film, and his performance was very one note. So I found myself not even disappointed at the lack of him on screen, because I was like, I don't really like him that much anyway. Like, he's very all movie. That's all he does. I'm like, okay. The exchange between Daniel Craig and Christoph Waltz was far better than any exchange Craig and Malek had, in my opinion. Like, their scene together, top draw, stole the show. Like, it was that good a scene. So yeah, the big flaw for me in this film was Rami Malek, but he doesn't affect it that much for me because he wasn't in the film that much. He didn't really have much to do. So it's a big flaw, but it's also a small flaw, if that makes sense. And the big threat in this film, like weapon-wise, you know, in the spy movies, you've got that world-ending weapon. It was a cool weapon. It was very complex in how it worked. You understood the scale and the threat of it. So when things were going down, you were like, Bond, you need to save everyone. And I enjoyed it. It was a good weapon. It wasn't like a rehash thing that you see in lots of other movies. Well, sort of is, but they put it in a more complex way. And I enjoyed it a lot. This film had twists and turns, heartbreak, and big reveals with jaw-dropping action sequences, and it was just an extremely satisfying end to Daniel Craig's time as James Bond. And I'm sad it's over. I love the ride, and I'm happy that it's ended on a high. Like, his Bond is iconic, and it's just already a classic in cinema. Daniel Craig does such an unbelievable job in the role, and I'm so happy I was there to be able to see his final outing on the big screen. So overall, I think No Time to Die is one of the best films to come out this year so far, and I would highly recommend checking it out at the cinema. I'm not sure where I'd rank it yet with the other Bond movies. Like I said, I'm a massive fan of Skyfall, I'm a massive fan of Casino Royale, I'm a massive fan of Spectre as well, and Quantum of Solace is just fine. It's not great, it's not bad, it does a job. At the moment, I'm thinking Skyfall's still probably my favourite. And then, I don't know, Casino Royale or No Time to Die, I'm not sure. I really do like Casino Royale. I'll have to wait and see and wait until I see it again, and maybe I'll do a ranking video. We'll see. But that was my review of No Time to Die. If you did enjoy this review, please give it a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Oh, hold on. I can't not do a review of a James Bond movie without saying this. The name's Bond. James Bond. Okay, I'm happy now. Bye-bye.